Good afternoon, AFC Bournemouth fans. Final score yesterday was Newcastle United 2, AFC Bournemouth 1. Really disappointed with the game yesterday. It was like a game of 3/3. Anyway, afterwards, I tweeted for your 5-word match reports. Full disclosure, I didn't actually go yesterday. I've got severe man flu. In fact, I might upgrade it to flu. People say I should be bedbound. Effectively, I am. I've been on the Barocca, multivitamins, everything, been feeling rough, so I didn't go this weekend. But to those of you that did and those of you who didn't, thanks for submitting your 5-word match reports. I'll read some of them. Here, Neil Dawson can't play against deep defences. Yeah, Newcastle in the second half sat right back and we were playing against a compact midfield and defensive unit. I thought they were really difficult to break down. And once again, Sheffield United at home, Norwich, it was the same old story. Identical result last Remembrance weekend, said Clark Griswold. Yes. Paul Kenwood. I told you so. Yeah. This is what he said last week.
Early prediction for next week? Who are we playing? Newcastle. Newcastle United. Oh, against Newcastle? Oh, God. 2-1 to them.
Cheers, Paul.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Can I have next week's lottery numbers, Paul? Tom Jordan, no Lerma, no King Party. Yeah, really missed him in the middle. Are Billing and Cook too similar? Stuart Leaper, why did we get lost? Will Trigger Travers, Yedlin outstanding, Cherries head pounding. Yeah, I thought he was really good down that right-hand side. Mr. Tiggs, still lacks cutting edge necessary. Everything will be okay tomorrow, said Ian Reid. It doesn't feel like it, mate. Drew Burks, glad I went to London. Yeah, I'm glad I missed it as well. Credit to anyone that did go. Smash the like button. Give me a thumbs up if you went yesterday. Credit to you. Jamie Williams, still struggling with ball possession. Yes and no. 4 of the 5 games we've won this season have been when we've had the least possession, so I don't think possession is necessarily a stat that we should really be looking at anymore. AFCB Biffer, Simon Francis ain't the answer. It was a change of formation, but no, I do agree. Tommy Evans Poodle, once behind, never going to win. Yeah, agree with that. I think the only time, when was it, back last season maybe? Kevin Anderson, another loss before international break. Alan, a long way for Nout. Scotty, I know that you were on the coach. Needed second goal. Rambo, excellent. Yeah, our star performer yesterday. Good first half. Oh dear, said Steve. Boscombe St John's lad, back to making stupid mistakes. Yeah, calamity all over the place. Will Partridge, individual errors cost us. Steve Kirk. Adam Smith, even Nathan Ake wasn't perfect yesterday. Also, when will Brooks be back? Yeah, Adrian, hopefully soon, mate. Possibly for Wolves, maybe a bit too soon for him. Wayne, another frustrating day up north. Sam, Ryan Fraser can F off. He was just appending Dan's tweet there. Lost our clean sheet streak, said Lewis. Are Callum Weeman talking? Yeah, interesting. There have been a few murmurings about that. Certainly they're not combining like they used to. Luke Bichard, what happened to Callum Wilson? Sluggish yesterday, poor. He wasn't using his strength at all. Yeah, not good. And his second half, touch. Awful touch, just bounced off him. King just has to score, said Colin. Simon Francis, game changer. At least the Scummers lost, yeah, but, you know, we could be in that mire pretty bloody quickly. Have you seen how congested it is? Quite scary, and given the gravitas of teams that we've got, who knows, our form needs to pick up. Those 4 games, you look back now and think, yeah, it was good. Nah. It was poor. Clean sheets, yeah, great, but we really needed to get more points on the board there now. It's quite scary. Stayed at home, broken ankle. Les, get well soon, mate. Murky, throw up in my mouth. AFCB Rob, knackered, frozen, altitude sickness, grumpy. Did your ears pop when you got up the stairs? I've had that once happen. Paul, disappointing but not exactly surprising. I should have sold Callum Wilson, said Jack. Andy Gray, poor after the first 30 minutes. 30 minutes good, 60 shite, said Mr. O. Yeah, cheers, Stuart. They wanted the win more, said C is for Cookie. Pleased I chose Arsenal away. Is that the under 8s? Ah, fair play. I like what you did there. Yeah, well done. Matthew, Cook not at the races. 100k, you're having a laugh. Is he on that much a week? Richard Jackson, defeat from the George the victory. Looks good for 30 minutes, said Martin. Need David Brooks back ASAP, says Michael. Diabolically awful without Jeff Lerma. Callum. Red and Black 68, Josh King bottles a draw. Yeah, some people saying he did the right thing by bottling it because, you know, Petr Cech, he had concussion. Should he have pulled out? At the end of the day, he made contact with that and it just needed a nod on the side of the head, but he just had it straight in front of him. Don't quite understand. No more pace and attack, said Sam. There may have been others, but I appreciate it for submitting all your thoughts. Later on, well, tomorrow, there'll be an extended video with myself and Jeff on YouTube, and the podcast tomorrow will have the winner of the Eddie Had a Dream book. I'll still let you, let's say until 7 o'clock tonight, retweet. If you go through our tweets, Twitter, Facebook, we did it, and on Instagram, if you just do what we say, I think there's a retweet on Twitter, a tag on Instagram, and a tag on Facebook as well. You can get your hands on this, and then we'll send it out Monday when we know who the winner is. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna have a spreadsheet in front of me. GDPR means I've got to hide everyone's name apart from the winner, but I'll blur it out or something and then pick one just so you know it's legit. So yeah, if you want to win that book, fair play. So player ratings yesterday. I'm gonna rattle through these because I feel atrocious. And also, Man City, Liverpool, Man City later on today. So I'm looking forward to that. By the way, cheers for making it 700 subscribers to this channel. We've only been going since the start of the season, so we are a smaller club, so it's quite good. Also, may need a camera person for Wolves. So if you're interested, let me know. Right, Aaron Ramsdale, star performer yesterday. He kept us in it. He kept us in it. He had one piece of bad distribution, but other than that, he was flawless. I'm going to give him, I'm going to give him a 9, actually. Oh, no. I'm going to give him an 8. Ramsdale gets an 8 yesterday. I thought particularly solid. No, I'm going to give him a 9. Ramsdale, 9. Adam Smith, good in the first 20, 30 minutes, like many of the team, but then made silly mistakes. And I found that we were, breaking through their lines quite well in the first half, and he went on a few mazy runs, but then he started to lose it quite often. Not great performance by him. I'm going to give him, let me have a think about this. Very difficult. I'm going to go for a 6. Nathan Ake, fairly solid, but not his usual self. 6. Steve Cook, 6. He had that moment where St Maximin had a shot, but other than that, he wasn't bad. I'll give him a 6 for that. Then Rico, I thought did a bit better, so I'll give him a 7. Managed to get that shot away on goal, and I thought he was fairly solid, but you've got to look at where most of their attacks came from, and it was Yedlin on the right hand side, so maybe I should downgrade that to a 6. Yeah, 6 for Rico. In the middle of the park, Billing, 6. I'm going to give him a 6. He almost looks lethargic at times and very casual, but he did okay. Lewis Cook, fairly ineffective really. I'll give him a 6 as well. Harry Wilson, good to get on the score sheet. First half an hour, I thought he did very well, but faded out again. I'm going to give him a 7, actually, because he is piping up with the goals, and whilst he's not amazingly convincing when he's on that flank, when he comes through the middle, he's quite good. 7. On the other side, what I'm going to go for with Fraser. Should have taken that chance that was basically a tap-in. Did well for the assist for Harry Wilson, had a shot on goal that breezed over the crossbar in the early few minutes of the game. 6. Some people have said 5. I'm going to go for a 6. Right. Callum Wilson, 4. Poor yesterday. Ball just bounced off him. I thought that the opening run at goal that he had, where he's ahead of his marker, and his marker managed to just get in front of him, and then he did a cynical foul on the defender, which in turn injured the goalkeeper. He didn't even use his strength to shield the ball. Not at the races. 4 for him. Josh King, I thought he started off fairly bright, so it's either a 5 or a 6, but that chance at the end, it's very difficult. 5. And then players that came on, Frano, he got forward quite a bit, but 5. Solanke looked all right on the ball, but couldn't really do much. 6. Danjuma, not enough time to really see what he can do. Unfortunately, without a cup run of any kind, we will never really know if he gets these 15-minute cameos every so often. So a 5 for him as well. Really disappointing in performance. I can speak. I need more Barocca, I think. Have I gone on about it enough? I don't think I have. Let me know what you think player ratings-wise in the comments. And thank you for everyone that has subscribed to the channel. It really means a lot. Stay tuned, because tomorrow there's going to be another video pod, and the extended audio pod will be available on all platforms. Until then, up the cherries.